in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Arizona
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a fellow who's really opened a lot of eyes in the early part of his career, all-star lefty Patrick Corbin. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Ian Desmond makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
The next pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Parra is right there, one down.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Bryce Harper will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0 home. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1 to 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Wilson Ramos will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Two out with the man at first. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this will be fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Their fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. On the way. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now here it comes. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
1 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Oliver Tipton leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Nationals, first baseman, Oliver Tipton.
First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here it comes. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. The throw into second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Scott Hairston will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Right here.
First offering on the way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Trio is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch. And it's full now, 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game. You get that leadoff double, and he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you the lead, though I bet they'll be looking for a lot more than that.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
2-0.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Beltran with the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
So that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Steven Strasburg will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Flip will come to Hill covering, and the sacrifice is a good one.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
The 1-0 home. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
Don't let him score.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. From the stretch. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Washington leads this one 1-0. Mark Trumbo will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Miguel Montero will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Desmond for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
So here's Aaron Hill as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Here's the 2-1 now to Hill. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Here's the full count offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one off of the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Stepping in now, Peter Corbett. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Comes set, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We played 2, all tied at 1-1. Jason Worth will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Jason Worth.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Pitch on the way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this might get to the wall as Trumbo and Parra have to chase this one down. Worth will head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I don't know. That looked like a slider that time, but it was just sort of a cement mixer. It just spun and did nothing. And he whacks this thing into the gap. No way to run this one down, and he winds up at second with 2 bases.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes set, now the pitch. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run-producing swing in the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
No one out with a runner at second. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
1 on the way. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. 3-2, here it comes. Now they got him to reach for 1 as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Corbett is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. And you've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone now.
Nail that runner.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He waits, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1 out and a runner on second base. So 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
As a look, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Let's keep him right there.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Patrick Corbin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Patrick Corbin.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Hairston will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that side wall is approaching fast. But he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time, and he makes a nice running catch near the line.
In is Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole.
Oh, look at this.
And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are two away.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 offering. Right on the corner. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Oliver Tipton will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Oliver Tipton.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's a 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 7, Scott Hairston.
So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in as the left fielder, Scott Hairston.
Let's do it.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
So 1-2 with one away. In the air to left center. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are two away now.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. We'll try again 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes a 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
The 3-2 pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Carlos Beltran will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And now a curveball that he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The catcher, number 26, Miguel Montero.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Come on!
Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Steven Strasburg will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here it comes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ian Desmond will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. That's inside. 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. On deck is Jason Worth. A 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he sent down. And so now with 1 away, they finally get themselves another base run.
Jason Worth will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Double play, kill, stand, and Nash.
Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
The 1-1 on its way to Worth. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Overrated.
He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Aaron Hill will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Aaron.
First offering on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. Strasburg on 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Here's the 2-1 now to Hill. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 2-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Peter Corbett, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Peter Corbett will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
I think this was a straight steal all the way. You can see he's got his head down, comes in with a head first slide. But the throw is a strike to the shortstop covering, and a good tag at second cuts him down.
The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Patrick Corbin. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0 pitch. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And there's out number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Ryan Zimmerman will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
And now a pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
And when your pitcher's closing in on 100 pitches, you hate to make them work even harder out there. That's a play that's got to be made.
Standing in now, Oliver Tipton. And there he goes towards second. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. Zimmerman will take the turn at third and head for home. And the runner will score from first.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. He gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all downhill from there as he scores easily from first.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Lloyd Rocha is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 33, Lloyd Rocha.
Into the box, Scott Hairston. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Anthony Rendon will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Let's get him out.
Now the first pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Don't give up the run.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 2-1 Washington. Gerardo Parra will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Didi Gregorius will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 44,
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Pause, now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
He's ready, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and a strong effort by Worth, but he's in there at third.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. On the way. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count is starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Here he comes, 3-1. Runners on the move for second, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess with the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Ivan Chavez will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Carlos Beltran will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Here comes the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
The 3-1 is on the way. And a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, and it takes some daring there to throw a 3-1 changeup, especially with the bases loaded.
With the bases loaded. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Miguel Montero will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Harper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Denard Span is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Denard Span.
Strike him out!
Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-1 pitch on the way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Ian Desmond will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Hitters count 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Jason Worth. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You almost wonder if he was taking those 2 pitches because he wanted to give his guy on first a chance to run. He can't take any more.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. Line hard, but foul. Set, now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Corbett got it, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Nationals 2 and the D-backs 1. Drew Storen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Drew Storen.
Aaron Hill will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Lead up for the Diamondbacks. Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
You can do it.
Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and a fair. And that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Peter Corbett will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Don't get that ribbon. Good line drive now. Let's go.
1-0. 2-0 now.
Get a hold of that one.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here he comes on 3-0. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I'm saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
A.J. Pollard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, A.J. Pollard.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. And he puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Now pitching for Washington.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Gerardo Parra will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Okay, take it now.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And now everybody's running. And they roll the dice with a squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Every time you think you've seen almost everything in this game, how about a suicide squeeze to tie it up late? That's a ton of pressure to put on a guy at the plate, but he rewards his manager's faith by getting that ball down.
Didi Gregorius will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Get it out of here.
First pitch to him. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
All right, let's go.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul.
Keep the inning alive.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
The 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strike.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 3-2. Josh Colmenter will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Wilson Ramos will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
Wilson Ramos.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ryan Zimmerman will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. On the ground down the first base line. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
First baseman number 5, Oliver Tipton.
Oliver Tipton will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Mark Trumbo will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here he comes on 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up one hop in the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Carlos Beltran will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second.
Let's get a hit, man.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Pause, now the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Harper patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 26,
Miguel Montero will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
You can do it.
Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now it's 2-0. On the way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3-2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Aaron Hill will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Peter Corbett will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First offering on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two down, runners at first and second. He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
As a look, now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here. Addison Reed is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 43, Addison Reed. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th.
Adam LaRoche will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Adam LaRoche.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 0-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Anthony Rendon will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Beltran is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Alden Griffin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Alden Griffin.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0 home. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1 pitch. McLeod off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Full count pitch on its way. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I love a guy that comes in late in the game and shows emotion on the mound. You got a guy in scoring position. You come up with a big punch out like that one right there, you better be fired up.
Ian Desmond will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Don't give up the run. Come on.
Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Don't let him score.
2 out here and a runner at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1. 2-1 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. 49,033 get up as one here at Chase Field. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Jason Worth will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Keep missing anything.
Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
The 1-0. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's the 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.